Hi everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Abigail Hernandez, and today I'm here with my team to propose a business plan integrating AI as a solution to Ashley's Furniture Industries, a company in the retail industry. Our team is number 4, and it's composed of 5 members. The following members are Katia Casas, Daniel Flores, Daniela Garcia, Patricio Garza, and I, Abigail Hernandez. So let's get started. Our agenda for today will unravel in the following way. First, we'll talk about the project in general, then we'll have a company overview, then we'll talk about the strategic goals, which will then lead us to identify the problem statement. Following, we hope to explain and dive into our business plan that has our AI implementation. We'll then explain the expectations that we have and our conclusions.
Artificial intelligence has become a key tool for retailers to improve both their competitiveness and their operations. The implementation of AI has enabled retailers to improve customer service by analyzing customers based on their preferences, purchasing behaviors, and activities. Against this backdrop, this study aims to simulate a scenario involving a real retail company facing challenges related to managing customer inquiries and operation efficiency.
Ashley Furniture is one of the largest home furnishing companies in the world, and today operates more than 1,000 stores across different countries, along with a large manufacturing and distribution network. Ashley Furniture sells a wide variety of furnishings, such as living room furniture, bedroom sets, dining room furniture, and decorative home items. Historically, the company's business model has been heavily focused on retail stores, where customers can see and try products before making a purchase. However, the furniture industry is currently undergoing a major digital transformation driven by e-commerce, data analytics, and artificial intelligence, which creates opportunity for Ashley Furniture to improve its competitiveness and customer experience. Based on the current industry trends and the company's operational situation, several strategic goals can be identified for Ashley Furniture. The first objective is to strengthen its digital transformation, particularly by expanding its e-commerce capabilities and improving the integration between physical stores and digital channels. This would create a smoother omnichannel customer experience. The second goal is to improve customer experience through personalization by using technology to analyze customer preference and purchasing behavior. A third objective is to optimize inventory and supply chain management in order to reduce costs and improve operational efficiency. Finally, Ashley Furniture aims to increase sales and customer retention by implementing advanced digital tools that enhance customer engagement.
Now we have the problem statement that we'll be focusing on. Ashley Furniture Industries is experiencing a serious decline in profit margins and customer satisfaction despite carrying on their daily tasks and activities successfully on the daily. They always report that their employees are always busy and thus unable to do more complex or at least higher priority and higher value tasks for the company. They also have an inadequate digital customer service process, leading to a lot of customers waiting for hours for a response. This often leads to customer satisfaction reports being left on negative, being angry, or at least seeking desperately for an answer. Ashley Furniture Industries also lacks a system to first prioritize tasks from urgent issues and tasks that have customer frustrations as a whole. Instead, they spend more time doing repetitive tasks that can be done by a computer or AI. Now we have the current and future gaps that the company presents. First of all, the ineffective use of human resources to carry on their operations, as well as the limited availability of employees to perform more complex and generally higher value tasks for the company, are two of the biggest current gaps that they present. Additionally, the slow digital customer support that they have can also be considered a current gap, as a lot of customers are being left unsatisfied. For future gaps, If they do not fix anything, they will keep their employees busy and unable to use their expertise in other higher priority tasks. Not only that, but they will also be losing customers to other companies that have better digital means to pay more attention to them. Overall, the lack of having a system to organize their query types by urgency, complexity, or customer sentiment will be one of their biggest future gaps.
Ashley Furniture currently faces a problem with customer dissatisfaction, mainly because many customer inquiries are not being managed efficiently. After an analysis, we see that employees spend a large amount of time answering simple and repetitive questions. This can be solved with the implementation of AI in the business. For our plan, we seek to create a strong digital presence with a website or an app. We will use tools like chatbots that are able to answer repetitive questions in a 24/7 spectrum of time, and also use sentiment analysis for customer inquiries so we can detect the level of emotion they put in the comments and give it the correct time for answer.
Some stakeholder roles for this case are the executive leadership who define the digital strategies, approve budgets, and set priorities. Then we have the AI development team responsible for developing and integrating the AI tools. Then the customer service management that defines some of the questions the chatbot must answer, the store employees or sales associates, the customers who interact directly with the system, and the competitors. Some hiring strategies we can use. In the case of developing an AI system, the ideal approach is to hire professionals in machine learning, data science, and natural language processing. For adopting an AI system, the company can train their current employees in order to reduce costs or hire personnel capable of analyzing customer interactions to improve and optimize the use of the tools.
In order for AI implementation to be successful, Ashley Furniture must first develop an AI ready organizational culture. This means that we have to create an environment where employees understand how AI works and how it can support their daily tasks rather than replace them. The goal of AI is to automate repetitive work so employees can focus on more complex and valuable activities. The training will also be essential so that staffs know how to use AI tools correctly and understand their limitations.
In order to implement artificial intelligence solutions successfully, Ashley Furniture must collect and integrate several types of data. The first type is the historical customer interaction data. This includes information from in-store interaction, phone calls, emails, and social media messages. This dataset helps artificial intelligence system answer the most common customer question and request. The second type is customer sentiment and feedback data, such as reviews, complaints, and satisfaction surveys. This data allows artificial intelligence systems to detect customer emotions and prioritize urgent issues. The third category includes internal operational data, such as product catalogs, pricing information, inventory levels, and store policies. Finally, behavioral data from digital platforms such as website person activity can also help identify patterns in customer needs and inquiries. When companies decide to implement artificial intelligence technology, they must choose between two main strategies: building their own system internally or purchasing an existing solution from a technology provider. The wording approach involves Ashley Furniture developing its own chatbot and sentiment analysis system. This option offers greater customization and ownership of company data. However, it requires significant resources, specialized technical staff, and longer development timelines. The boy approach involves adopting an existing artificial intelligence platform created by specialized companies. These platforms already include trained models and ready-to-use tools, allowing companies to implement artificial intelligence solutions faster and with lower upfront costs. Vendors also provide maintenance and technical support. For Ashley Furniture, the most practical solution would be a hybrid strategy that combines volume and customization. Instead of developing the entire system from scratch, the company could adopt an existing artificial powered customer service platform and customize it using its own internet data. This includes product catalogs, frequently asked questions, store policies, and customer interaction data. This strategy significantly reduces implementation time and development costs while still allowing the system to adapt the company's specific needs. By implementing this hybrid approach, Ashley Furniture can quickly introduce artificial intelligence capabilities into its customer service operations and improve both operational efficiency and customer satisfaction.
In our cost benefit analysis, we can observe that our plan, which includes to buy a system that's already existing, we can see more direct benefits in a shorter amount of time. We have effectiveness of this project almost immediately. We see the data being processed at a faster rate, and the chatbot will immediately take effect to the customers as it is implemented. There's many costs, but the higher cost is to not take action. We observe several risks and their respective mitigation. Some of these risks are interlinked, therefore their response is similar. Data security risk is high. We are dealing with a third party contractor, therefore, our transparency has to be clear in the contract, and we have to specify with the consumers what is being collected and where it's being used in the terms and service section. The operational risk is medium. This is just a rebound thing that should be dealt with investments and implementation as it is happening. This is linked to the financial risk, which is also low because it's not a developing plan, it's a buying a service plan. The reputation risk is medium because of the current controversy on AI. However, in the long run, is proves to be low. The compliance risk is medium, and it's linked to the data risk because it all comes back to the security on ethical practices that are reviewed by the company.
Ashley Furniture could benefit from several AI capabilities, especially chatbots, natural language processing, and sentiment analysis. Chatbots powered by natural language processing can automatically answer frequently asked questions from customers, such as store hours or return policies. Since chatbots are available 24/7 and can handle many customers at the same time, they help reduce waiting times and improve service efficiency. In addition, AI can classify customer inquiries based on their complexity and urgency. Using sentiment analysis, the system can detect emotions such as frustration or anger in customer messages and prioritize those cases. Platforms like Sentisum can analyze the tone of customer feedback and help staff focus on the most urgent issues first. In the case of Ashley Furniture, we found some prospect companies that could offer these tools. First, AutoChat is a platform that offers an automated customer service channel that can analyze and detect the meaning of the customer inquiries, along with Sentisum, that is a platform that is capable of classifying the customer comments based on their request or their urgency. These platforms analyze the comments that the customers leave and they can correctly classify them regarding their emotions, the angrier they are, or the higher emotion value they contain, the higher priority it gives.
The expected improvements that a company can look forward to are the capability of AI tools of handle simple and repetitive inquiries such as business hours, return policies, store location, and price verification. It also eliminates the need of the company to hire more people for minimal tasks. There is also a direct impact on response time across their channels and allows time to provide more attentive advice, which boosts cross selling and increases the average of order value. To measure the impact of business challenges, it is best to define some KPIs separated by area. First, we have those related to operational efficiency, which track progress in average response and resolution times. The second set will be the customer experience metrics, which is based on customer satisfaction, the Net Promoter Score, and the customer retention rate. Then, it is the one responsible for measuring the performance and the operation of the AI. Some of the use include a percentage of inquiries resolved by the chatbot and the accuracy of the sentimental analysis results. And finally, the business performance that measure based on the sales conversation rate, average order value, and support cost per interaction. On the other hand, and with the aim of always keeping the AI powered tools that have been implemented in top condition, sustainability plans must be created. In this case, for Ashley Furniture, a few best practices would be the continuous improvement focus on the constant training of AI models, fostering effective collaboration between the AI and the employees, and adhere to ethical principles and practice the responsible data management.
And so we've reached the end. We've seen that Ashley's Furniture Industries sought the consultation firm in hopes of a solution that tackles the customer dissatisfaction, the inefficient processes, and the lack of digital presence. We hope that this business plan suggests a good integration of an AI chatbot agent, the sentiment analysis AI, and a website and/or app that becomes a platform for these tools and their tracking. This plan also suggests the integration of a qualified team to oversee the sentimental analysis and indicates the need for basic training of all their employees on their handling. I hope this helps. Have a good day.